It's hard to break down initial impressions from this game. The overall effect goes beyond the realm of human vocabulary and more into the field of sound effects. After an hour or two with the game, one feels quite fajoum, or possibly xiao. One simply gets lost in the slick-flowing, immaculately paced, stylish, slashy action, going into a sort of robot ninja trance until, suddenly, it's an hour or two later, and the beautiful blur that just happened slowly unwinds in your memory. The enemy's power levels seem perfectly balanced. Raiden can easily swat away the mooks, but if the player messes up, gets too cocky, or stops paying attention, even the lowliest cannon fodder bad guys can and will punish you for your lapse. Stronger baddies are a little more trouble, but still fairly easy to overcome once you have the knack, and the overall impression is that the enemies you face are actually tough badasses in their own right. It's just that you're way, way more badass than them. The game's soundtrack doesn't have anything exceptionally memorable, but still adds an interesting twist on what's becoming the usual fast-paced semi-electro style of a certain sort of action game. The presentation on the whole is just as slick as the gameplay, with impressive animations and attention to detail. Lots of little touches are thrown in to call back to the more classic Metal Gear games, like that distinctive chiming sound effect that used to alert you that Snake was bleeding.
This is all the Ripper has to offer?
Or the classic codec ring. I'm pretty sure Quinton Flynn is trying to add a touch of David Hayter's hoarse, gravelly tones to reflect Raiden's increase in experience and cynicism since MGS2 as well. It should be noted though that this isn't a Metal Gear game. It's not impossible for fans of the main Metal Gear series to enjoy this game, case in point right here after all, but players looking for a fix of that stealthy Metal Gear gameplay won't find even a shred of it here. It's true you can perform stealth kills, and they're very visceral, quick and satisfying, but the sum total of Revengeance's sneaking mechanics is don't walk in front of the other guy. While the opening cutscenes are fairly lengthy, the game doesn't try and shove too much plot down your throat right at the beginning. It knows what you want, some flashy, physics-defying, adrenaline-pumping action, and it gives it to you with just the right amount of context to keep you interested. And there's plenty to keep you interested. Fighting more battles will let you upgrade your skills and unlock new combat moves and combos, and VR missions can be unlocked for those who want an occasional diversion from the main action. Overall, Metal Gear Rising is impeccably well designed and never loses sight of its main goal, pure, compelling fun. Although, why is it called Revengeance? They're already the same thing, what's the point? It's like trying to make a new word out of tasty-licious or clever-telligent.
Holy shit, this is awesome. Not only do you get to run around as a complete idiot while doing the standard ninja haha bullets thing, blocking and slashing everything to never really get hit, but you can cut the absolute ass of everything. No, literally, you can take a hand, head, it's so glorious what you can cut off. This game is stupid, but it's fun stupid. By stupid I mean beat the mooks, for no reason a big bipedal machine jumps out of the ocean to attack you. If this wasn't a stupid game, there would be 4 different backstories to why that machine was there in the ocean. But since it is this game, it says shut up and slash this bitch up. It's brilliant. It's non-stop action where you don't have to think a lot, but it works and flows so well. It's just so rare. Revengeance has good action, great visuals, and a good soundtrack. You have these various collectibles, the chance to do VR missions to hone your skills, which give meager rewards besides that. Hell, the game feels perfect. I liked that the tutorial was short but functional. Here's how you move. Here's how you cut shit up. Now go run and cut shit up! Incidentally, the first actual level is short too, about 15 minutes, maybe less depending on how much you dick around. You slash these 3 guys, then you move on. Slash some more guys, then you move on, and hey, boss battle! Yes, about 7 minutes into the game, boss battle. Even without prior high knowledge of some mechanics, the boss fight was fun, frantic, flowed well, and wasn't unfair in the slightest. Now, slight spoilers here, you actually finish the asshole off by jumping on the rockets he fires towards him, and then introducing a rapidly vibrating blade to his everything. I just can't explain how goddamn awesome this is. If you have the money and the console for it, buy it. Just buy it. You're forbidden by law not to have fun with this game. It's impossible. My first impressions with it ended near the end of level 2, which was about an hour and a half to 2 hours in. There are little secrets and items to find, so I took my sweet time. You can cut a lot of mundane objects too, for instance. Start of the second mission I just lolled and cut up some stairs. Stairs that happened to lead up. And then I spent the next 3 minutes panicking like an idiot that I cut my only way up from that beach. Luckily I didn't break my own progress in half, but yeah. And there is a very nice brutal kill button reserved. Two kinds actually. Regular activates on being able to do a stealth kill and is basically a violent jab of the big butter knife through the enemy's chest. Non-regular version is if you can hit a weak spot in combat, you can cut the enemy open and take their life force for yourself, which is yummy. The second and more important one is a QTE you can trigger where you will always win. Raiden, the main character, will perform various slashes and acrobatics to stun or weaken the enemy, and at some point time will slow down. Then you can cut your enemy the hell up in satisfying ways.